I never expected today to be the day my entire relationship unraveled. To give some context, my boyfriend Jake and I have been together for nearly 3 years. Our relationship has always been solid to major fights. No suspicious behavior, nothing that ever made me doubt his loyalty. We spent almost every night together, alternating between his place and mine. The only time we weren't together was the 4 to 5 HRs after work before we'd meet up for dinner. But today I decided to surprise him. Jake had recently suffered a workplace injury not too serious, just a sprained wrist, but enough to make basic tasks annoying. So I figured I'd drop by his place unannounced to help him out. I had a spare key, and he always told me I was welcome anytime, so I didn't think much of it. When I got there, he was sitting on the couch watching television, his injured wrist resting on a pillow. He seemed genuinely happy to see me, giving me a big smile and saying, "Babe, you didn't have to do this." "I wanted to," I said, kissing his forehead. "Let me help tidy up a bit while I'm here." He didn't protest, and I started picking up around the apartment. That's when I noticed something strange in his bedroom. There was a photo missing from his nightstand. Not just any photo, but the framed picture of us from our vacation last year, the one I gave him as a gift. It had been there for months, and suddenly it was gone. My heart did a weird little stutter, but I tried to stay calm. "Hey," I called out casually. "Where's our picture?" Jake frowned and looked genuinely confused. "What picture?" "The one from our vacation, the framed one that's always on your nightstand." He blinked, as if he hadn't noticed it was gone. Weird. I don't know, maybe it fell? I wasn't convinced. His nightstand was stable. Things didn't just fall off of it. I started looking around. Maybe he'd moved it. Maybe he accidentally knocked it over and forgot. But as I glanced around, something inside me felt off. This wasn't random. Then I found it, under the bed. Not just the frame, but the photo inside the frame. My stomach dropped. I picked it up and turned to Jake, who was suddenly shifting uncomfortably on the couch. His reaction was all I needed to see. "Why was this under your bed?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. He hesitated, then let out a nervous chuckle. "I don't know, babe. Maybe I bumped it off in my sleep. That was a lie. If it had fallen, the frame would still be intact." But the frame was empty. The photo had been deliberately taken out and shoved separately under the bed. My brain started connecting dots I didn't want to connect. Someone had been in this room, someone who shouldn't have seen that photo. I took a deep breath. "Jake, tell me the truth." He rubbed his face with his good hand and sighed. "Okay, fine. It's stupid. I didn't want it there anymore." His answer made no sense. "Why? You love that photo." He shrugged. "I don't know. I just felt like changing things up. I wasn't buying it, not for a second, and then something hit me." I walked over to his dresser and opened the top drawer. Inside were 2 wine glasses. Jake did not drink wine, ever. He hated it. I was the one who always brought over a bottle when I visited, and he never touched it. But these glasses, they weren't from my visits. They were clean, polished, and set aside like they'd just been used. I turned to face him. He had gone pale. "Who was here?" My voice was barely a whisper. Jake swallowed hard. "No one." I stared at him, willing him to tell the truth. He wasn't going to. He was going to lie to my face until he had no choice but to admit it. And then, as if the universe wanted to confirm my suspicions, my eyes landed on his laundry hamper. There, sitting right on top, was a red hoodie, a woman's red hoodie. I walked over, picked it up, and held it out to him. "Whose is this?" His lips parted, but no words came out, and that silence told me everything I needed to know.